Ito na ang inaantay ninyo, ang Vivo Y28. It's a budget-friendly phone na maganda kanyang design, maganda rin ang kanyang camera, plus makunat ang kanyang battery. And ang kanyang basic variant will start at below 8,000 pesos. Tara, alamin natin. Now guys, itong Vivo Y28 na may 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM na 120 gigs of storage is currently priced at 7,999. And yung kanyang higher variant na may 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage will be priced at 9,999. Official link on the description box. Now, one of the good things dito sa phone nito is hindi niya pinagdadamot ang kanyang expansion storage. So, kita nyo dito, pag tinanggal mo ang SIM tray, you can support dalawang 4G SIM or pwede mo lagyan ng isang SIM plus isang microSD expansion. Now, kung bitin sa inyo 128 to 256, pwede ka pa mag-expand up to another 1TB of storage via microSD expansion. For me, it's a good feature. Now, si Vivo Y28 has two colors, gleaming orange, and itong hawak ko is the agate green. Medyo may pagka-jade green siya pag nailawan, and it looks good, and medyo may pagka-premiumness naman siya. Now, one thing to love about yung kanyang design is matte finish ang kanyang likod. I love the way it is kasi sobrang sarap hawakan, hindi siya madulas, and hindi siya nag-iwan ng mga fingerprint smudges. And itong kanyang camera modules is hindi ganong kakapal, and meron siyang metallic frame dito na nakapalubot sa kanya, giving it extra protection. Now, since hindi naman ganong kakapal ang kanyang camera bump, so hindi siya masyado nagwo-wobble sa table. Now, itong phone nito has a plastic back, plastic frame, and a glass front. I'm not quite sure kung anong Corning Gorilla Glass ang gamit na dito. All I know is that this one is IP64 rated. And probably it's the cheapest phone na may IP64 na rating. Ang meaning na IP64, water resistant, plus dust tight siya. Meaning hindi papasok mga alikabok dito. One thing to consider is that this phone sports a MediaTek Helio G85. I know mga gamers out there, this is not the phone probably for you dahil ang G85 it's a daily performer, kaya naman naman multitask, and probably not giving you the best gaming experience out there on a smartphone. Nakakuha siya ng 236,000 points sa Antutu benchmark, and ito ang kanyang breakdown score. 189 ang kanyang loop score sa Wildlife Extreme, and 87% stability. Score niya sa Geekbench sa CPU benchmarking. Very erratic at ng thermals, pero almost all green, pero there are times na may kunting guhit ng pula dito sa kanya, and it throttled to 79% ng kanyang max performance. Now, this phone is also running on Android 14, so you're getting the latest Android, and it also has a FunTouch OS na 14. Now, one of the good things dito sa phone nito is that sobrang laki ang kanyang battery for its price point. 6,000 mAh ang kanyang battery, which is pretty huge. And I was really surprised na meron siyang ganong kalaking battery on this phone. And considering medyo magaan lang naman siya at 180 grams, squeezing a 6,000 mAh battery inside this one is definitely no easy task. And good news, hindi 18 watts ang sinama ni Vivo dito. Normally, pag mga ganong price point, 7,000 plus, ang charger na makukuha mo mga 18 watts, ganun lang. Or maybe the most is 22.5 watts sa ibang brand. Dito kay Vivo Y28, 44 watts ang nilagay ni Vivo dito sa kanya. Meaning you can fast charge from 0 to 100 in just 1.5 hours kasi malaki ang kanyang battery. And speaking of malaki ang kanyang battery, makunat ang phone na ito. It was able to last me for 2 whole days on normal usage. Wala problema, hindi ako nag-charge. And just using it normally, walang heavy gamings, walang heavy video conferencing. So, this phone was able to last me for 2 good days. And another surprise dito sa kanya, to prove na talagang makunat ng battery, sinalang ko to sa PC Mark na battery stress test under 50% brightness and 60Hz na screen refresh rate. Near 21 hours ang binigay niya sa akin, which is definitely very good. Now guys, pag-usapan na natin ang kanyang display. Now this phone has a 6.68-inch na IPS LCD. I know IPS LCD siya, hindi siya AMOLED dahil ang kanyang price point is definitely low. And probably hindi mo naman lalagyan ng AMOLED at this price point. But despite the limitation na IPS LCD siya, it has a 90Hz of screen refresh rate and it's being certified by TUV Rainline na meron siyang low blue light certificate. Meaning protected na yung mata when you're using it for long hours. And what's nice din dito sa kanya, meron siyang 1,000 nits na maximum brightness. So meaning when you're under the sun, pwede mo mapanood or mabasa lahat ng contents na dito sa phone mo kahit maliwanag ang araw. And na-test ko siya. It's definitely working. Now, kung mahilig ka naman sa social, thanks to its high refresh rate, pwede ka mag-scroll ng easily dito sa phone na ito as long as maganda yung internet connection. Scrolling on Facebook and sa Twitter and sa Instagram and of course sa TikTok, wala kang maging problema dito. And one thing na napansin ko rin dito sa kanya, meron siyang level 1 na wideband security level, so meaning you can watch all of the HD content dito. And what's nice din naman dito sa kanya, when you're watching on YouTube, panalong-panalo rin naman siya. Probably not as punchy as AMOLED, but of course I would say it's not bad. Now, one surprise dito sa kanya is that this one has a dual speaker. Probably the most budget-friendly phone so far na subukan ko na may dual speaker. And best of all, pwede pa niya isagat to up to 300% ang kanyang volume. So, check natin kung totoo. Malakas nga. Now, alam ko itong phone nito is not a gaming phone, but I did try to play 2 games dito, Call of Duty Mobile and Farlight 84. And sa Call of Duty Mobile, to my surprise though, habang naglalaro ko, pag tumatagal, medyo mafe-feel mo yung frame drops. Medyo lag siya, and probably hindi masyado support ni G85 ang highest graphical settings ni Call of Duty Mobile. So I need to lower it down para medyo mas smoother ang experience ko sa kanya. Now, pagdating naman sa Farlight 84, to my surprise, pwede mo i-set sa smooth ang kanyang graphical settings. And halos minimal lang ang lags dito sa kanya. Playing for 1 hour, and to my surprise halos okay. Normally mga ibang phones at mga G85, medyo mapapansin mo sluggish na siya pag tumatagal. And thanks siguro sa optimization dito sa phone nito, I was able to play smoothly for 1 hour, and ang pinakamainit na achieve ko is 41 degrees Celsius. Napag-usapan na natin ang camera dito sa phone na ito. Probably it's one of the cheapest phone na medyo matino at maganda ng camera. It has a 50MP na main camera sensor, and it also has a 2MP na depth sensor, which can shoot you up to 1080 and 30 FPS. And meron din siya 8MP na front-facing camera, which can also shoot you up to 1080 and 30. Now right now guys, pag-usapan natin some of the shots na nakuha natin dito from the vivo Y28. When you're taking some shots naman on outdoor condition, kung medyo gloomy, medyo a little bit darker siya konti. Pero kung okay naman ang yung lighting, like this one, medyo maaraw, the shot looks better. Now, if you're taking naman mga tall building shot, this is a 1-time zoom shot, and this is a 2-time zoom shot. Now, if you're looking at it closely, pag zoom in mo, looks very decent pa rin ang kanyang details. If you're trying to take some portrait shot naman using this camera, I would say okay siya. Maganda ka na pagka-separate ng subject from the background. And what's nice dito sa kanya is na-preserve naman kanya pagka-green. Hindi siya OA na green. Yung katamtaman lang ang kanyang enhancement dito, which I like. Now, taking another 1-time zoom shot, and this is a 2-time zoom shot. Kahit zooming it for 2 times, I would say still decent pa rin ang building. Now, kung mahilig ka naman sa mga greens, itong kanyang camera can take in some really nice shot, but to my surprise, hindi siya nagsasaturate. And kung mahilig ka naman sa plant photography, this one can take in some good shot, but there are times na medyo may pagka-soft siya. Same goes to this shot as well. Now, while walking on the street and taking some food photography, okay naman mga shot na ito. Itong mga street food na na-picture natin looks good and looks yummy. And now, if you are going indoor and try to take some food photography, medyo hindi lang ganun ka-saturated yung mga kanang colors though, which makes it look much natural. But there are times na yung pagka-natural niya, parang hindi lang ganun katingkad ang kanang colors. Like this ones, medyo katamtaman ng kanang colors no. And probably some color enhancement might look better on Instagram. But overall, ang kanang camera is still able to perform, and taking some most of this hood shot na nakuha natin looks good, except that siguro could have been a little bit better pag medyo mas enhanced ko tiyan ng colors. Now, if you're trying to take some flower photography indoors, okay siya, except that medyo soft siya pag zoom in mo siya. Equally said din dito sa photo na ito, and this one as well. Now, if you're trying to use the front-facing camera, I would say decent ang ganang front-facing camera. To my surprise, magandang mga selfie shot na nakuha ko dito using the front-facing camera. Okay siya. Yung kanyang background medyo mas a little bit softer ang kanyang background, but overall, what I like naman dito sa kanyang front-facing camera is magandang pagka-focus sa subject. And now, if you're moving in indoors, okay did. Equally good, except that medyo may pagka-soft na siya dahil medyo may pagka-low light, but overall the photos are still nice and decent. Now, if you're trying to take a video using the front-facing camera, nakakahilo siya, medyo shaky, and I would say the quality is not so bad, except that kailangan mo talagang ng gimbal just to stabilize it. Using the rear camera, equally shaky. Habang naglalakad, mapapansin mo talagang medyo shaky siya, but the quality is not so bad, and probably talagang kailangan mo mag-invest sa gimbal if you want this to be stable. What would I say about the phone na ito? Price at below 8,000 pesos at 7,999, and if you have yung mga vouchers sa Shopee and Lazada, you can definitely get this one a little bit lower than that one. Now, anong verdict ko dito sa phone na ito? It's definitely something na hindi para sa gamers, but if you're the type of person na mahilig na sa magandang itsura na phone, and kung talagang ginagamit mo lang siya mostly for socials, for watching videos, and just taking some pictures, pwedeng-pwede na to si vivo Y28 at its price point. Makunat ka ng battery, meron ka IP64 na rating na phone, and you get a good decent camera as well. So if you're interested to buy this phone, link on the description. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And it's up to this channel, it's definitely awesome. I'll see you in the next one.
And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.